guys.
If you haven't watched my last video yet, go watch that first, and that talks about when we're having our wedding and the reasoning behind why we're picking that day. So this video is going to be about more of the details of the wedding and what we have picked thus far. Correct? What's happening? Do you want to tell them what's happening?
No.
What's happening?
No. I'm gonna be a flower girl.
She's gonna be a flower girl. And what's Mommy and Chris doing?
Getting married.
So far, we don't have a ton of stuff like picked out for the wedding, and we don't know exactly where we're getting married yet. We just have a bunch of ideas, but nothing is booked at this point. As of right now, we don't have like a budget per se. Like, we do have a budget, but we don't have like a specific number. Like, we're just trying to keep things nice, but on like the cheaper side of things. So we don't have like, oh, we have to stay under this amount. But we're just going to try to do everything as nice as possible for as cheap as we can get it. So I think that's pretty much how like a lot of people plan their weddings. Like, they just try to go on the cheaper side because I don't see a really expensive wedding. I just don't find that practical, I guess. I'm not materialistic per se, so I like the meaning of things more than I like the actual like cost and like niceness of things, if that even makes sense. We have our bridal party picked out. There's going to be 5 bridesmaids and 5 groomsmen. Well, 5 including the maid of honors. And our colors are another thing that we have for sure picked out, and they're going to be mint and coral, and gray is going to be mixed in there as well. So like the men's tuxes are gray, and they're going to have either a mint or coral tie. As far as where we're having the wedding, in an ideal world, we would have a beautiful beach wedding. That's what we are going for. However, that's not necessarily doable. It's really confusing, especially when you don't have like a wedding coordinator and you're like doing everything, or a wedding planner and you're doing everything yourself. Like, my best friend Courtney has been planning a lot of this for me. She's been like a huge help, but it's so hard to figure out like what places you need what for. So we're still doing a lot of research on that. So if any of you guys have had a beach wedding, please let me know. If you've had one particularly in California, it looks like you need some kind of permit, and there are a lot of rules. Like, you're not allowed to have chairs on the beach, and you're not allowed to have a certain amount of people, and it's just, they're really picky about what you can and can't have. So if any of you guys have any info regarding that, that would be so helpful if you could let me know down in the comments exactly how that happens, like how you get that rolling. We know for sure that we want to have an outside wedding, and there are some gorgeous like garden weddings and just beautiful outside weddings that don't involve the water. So we're really not picky at all. Like, we would love to have a beach wedding or something involving water. We also love like the garden type venue looks, so we're really open to anything, and we're just trying to explore all of our options. So that's our thought process right now. Those are our colors. It's our bridal party, and now Lily wants to talk about her flower dress. Elia is beyond excited to be the flower girl. Like, the first thing when we told her that Chris and I were getting married, like, she was like, oh, am I gonna be the flower girl? And of course, being the only girl amongst 5 boys, of course she's going to be the flower girl. Another thing that I'm looking for suggestions for is how to incorporate 6 children into a wedding. So if you have any ideas, let me know. We were thinking about the sand ceremony, how you can have either each of the kids do their own color, or at least like my kids have a color and his kids have a color, and we can combine it that way, because I don't know if there's enough colors in the rainbow to have all of our family combine different colors. Do you want a big flower girl dress?
Yes.
Yes! Sorry, I keep getting interrupted and I keep forgetting where I'm at in the video. Another thing, the dress, of course. I went wedding dress shopping this past Saturday, and I did vlog most of it. My camera died towards the end, and it was before I found the dress that I actually picked, but my mom recorded on her phone, so I'm going to hopefully take the video off of that phone and put it into the vlog. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to upload that video though, because I don't want to get it back to Chris, because Chris didn't come with me, and I don't want him to see the dress until our wedding day. And we're not like superstitious or anything, but I just think that's like such a cute thing to do. So I have been iffy about whether or not I want to post it, because I know that Chris follows a lot of the fan pages like on Instagram and stuff, and I don't want anyone to screenshot it and then like post it and him accidentally see it. So if you guys run one of those fan pages, if you can come promise me that you will not post a picture of it anywhere, then I might consider putting it up, and I'll just like make him like if he sees anything, like scroll through it. I don't know. I haven't picked. Maybe I'll post like all of the other wedding dresses except the one that I picked, so that way it could be kind of a surprise, but I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet. But I did find my perfect wedding dress. I'm absolutely in love, and I tried on like 10 different wedding dresses, and I had a budget of like around $1,000 for a wedding dress. So I had her pick just a bunch of different dresses that were within my budget, and I tried all of them on, and I didn't know the prices of any of them. And then I fell in love with the dress that I ended up picking in the end, and it turns out that that dress was on sale for $340. So I was like about to be in tears because I was like so happy because I already loved the dress, and on top of that, to find out it was only $300, like that's insane. That dress is going to be coming in April, and I will absolutely be vlogging my entire wedding experience, like vlogging every step of the way. I hope you guys are excited as I am for this whole journey. Even though I did get married before, that last wedding was so last minute. We literally planned it in like a month and a half. So everything was really low budget. Everything was not really thought through a whole lot, and it was really crowded. And so even though I've had a wedding before and Chris was married before too, neither of us have really had like the ultimate wedding experience, like picking out things and to the extent that we're having now. So we're both really excited, and I hope everyone else is really excited as well. Leave your tips down below, anywhere from like venues to like wedding day preparations. I would love to hear it. Go ahead and post those in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys for my next video. Bye.
Well, we're gonna talk about my flower dress and sewing. Some of you guys know, and some of you guys don't. Because some of you guys have. And I am on Mommy's chair, and I have to go somewhere. The cabinet is right there. And I am on Mom's chair, so because I get to save it for her and everything. And one of you guys want to say about correct. Alright, I'm on the left. Well, I want you guys have to say will you guys like to come to our wedding? Great. One of you guys have to wear bows on your guys' necks, and one of you guys have to wear bows in your hair. Girls wear bows in their hairs. Boys wear bows on their necks.
So the first video is going to be about the most frequently asked question of when is the wedding? There are several different factors why we chose this date.